Good afternoon, everyone. Magandang hapon sa lahat. Maayong hapon sa tanan. If we have for my Muslim brothers and sisters here, Idil Adha Al Mubarak. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And of course, to our foreign students and the rest who's joining us from team abroad, or probably a foreign student here in our university. Hello po. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us in this afternoon's presentation. Mami Ruby Colonia and Gabriel Colonia actually got the chance to meet my dad, my late dad, way back. I think that was like 6 years ago when we visited Zamboanga City. That was the only time that I was like pushing for something really different. That was the very first time that I actually did push for something that has a similar platform as Reway International. I can still remember when we were still like carrying our trolleys, going through different areas from port to the next terminal, and then we reached Zamboanga City. Why am I sharing you this? Because today is the 31st of July. I really didn't realize why I actually accepted such. But, I guess this is also has something to do with the beauty and the blessing of me understanding and finally taking over my life and allowing myself to be influenced by posterior placenta stem cell therapy. Why? Because it was exactly 3 years ago that July 31st, 2017, that's about 4 o'clock at dawn, no? When I received the call, I saw my phones. That time, dalawa, tatlo ata yun, no? Because of different numbers, different roles to play. Grabe talaga yon. All coming from my family in Zamboanga City. Even my messenger had a lot of missed calls, and suddenly I was able to respond to one because it was the day that our dad had to be brought to the hospital. Apparently, it's also the last time that we had the chance to bring him. That was July 31st, 2017. August 3, 2017, I received another call. So my dad was at the hospital then. At first, it was about 2:45 in the afternoon. While I was coming out from another meeting, I received a call. It was my dad who wanted to talk to me, asking me, when will I be going home? I told him, Pa, sige, it's supposed to be a surprise po, pero uwi ako bukas. That was supposed to be August 4. My flight was still at night. Gabi pa po yun, kasi I have to complete a lot of things. At 3 o'clock exactly, tumawag uli. And this time, my ate, our panganay, was crying. I knew by then that it was a lost cause. So I took the phone, sabi ko, ate, okay lang. Kausapin ko si Papa. Pagkabigay ng phone, my dad was saying, Nak, bunso, sorry ha, pasensya talaga. Hindi na kita maaantay. Pagod na si Papa. Tsaka miss na miss ko na mama mo. It's actually happening in real life. I really didn't know how to handle it at that time, but I just have to go on with the conversation. So in short, right after sabihin ni Papa na nagkapatawaran, nag-I love you and everything, and kaya nga, that was a big realization on my end. We should not wait for the last minute before we get to verbalize our love, to vocalize our love for our family, for our parents. Do not wait for the last minute pa. At 5:35 in the morning of August 4, our dad passed away. So mula po ng August 3 hanggang Feb 3, 2019, ang tulog po ni Ron Anudin is 2 to 3 hours a day lang po. So no matter how late, no matter how tired I've been the entire day, it really is not the same. I have to continue working and walking. So apparently, with all the stressor, with all the pressure, para akong kandilang unti-unting nauupos. But at that moment, one thing also led to another. Yung tipong no matter how you try to fake it, no matter how you try to do everything like you're a superhero, you can do everything no matter what, tuloy ka ng tuloy, hindi mo maiiwasan darating yung puntong hindi lang durog na durog ang kaluluwa mo, kung durog-durog na rin ang katawan mo. And it happened. December 1, 2017, upon the launch of a very big event in the university. Natapos yung launch alas 10 ng gabi, alas 11 ng gabi, they had to rush me to the hospital of the university. Tuwan-tuwa pa ako, wow, ang bibilis ng mga doctors and nurses, binagbuksan ako ng pinto ng ER, yung pala, putlang-putla na ako, and basang-basa na ako ng pawis. At the same time, lamig na lamig na. The doctor assigned at the ER that night shouted at me and told me, Sir, pagpuyo dira. Stay put. Stay where you are. You cannot go anywhere. You are having a heart attack. But the next line that she said, please contact the nearest of your kin. We might need you. We might need to put you under ICU. Suddenly, all the barriers of protection that I'm trying to put up crushed. The reality was, it happened. I'm having an attack. Now I have to inform my family that their youngest might not survive. Is having a heart attack. From that day on, up until February 3, 2019, I get to be confined. Alam niyo kung bakit? Siyempre, hindi madali pag ang dami mong gamot na mini-maintain. I was maintaining 10 medications. I start my day with a PPI, a proton pump inhibitor, omeprazole. I end my night with an atorvastatin 40 for my hypertension. On top of that, I had 3 supplements. Kidney care, obviously for my kidney. Liver aid for my liver. And heart fit for my heart. Finally, I decided to listen. But it took time. January 28, I accepted the invitation. But it was also that time, na December 2018, sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi na to tama. That night, I made the decision. If this continues, there's no other way but to basically die an old lonely person who's blaming himself. That means I need to do something about it. I was blaming myself and I was blaming a lot of people of the death. But I also wanted to do one thing. Let go and move forward. So January 28, I attended my very first OPP in Sunburst. I came there to actually feed my stomach. Yet, I was full twice. It was not just my stomach that was full. It was also my heart and my soul at that time. I told myself, this has to end. Now is the time to end it. So, to cut the story short, Feb 4, I started my fourth year placenta because Mami Ruby Colonia and Gab Colonia insisted. For those who are first-timers in this room, I was so as skeptic as you were then. Eto, binibigay. Hindi biro. Premium supplement. Binibigay sa akin. The Rolls Royce of all supplement. Binibigay. Tikman mo. Because you need to be the proof of this product. You're the product of the product. So I took 2 capsules, 10:59 p.m. Feb 4, 2019. It was the first time that I had quite a rest. Nakatulog po ako na maayos. That was the beginning of a very wonderful journey. But sulat na nga sinasabi nila, life is beautiful. But life will never be beautiful without the thorns along the way. Without the jagged path for you to take. Ang daming nangyari. Feb 4 ako nagsimula mag-take. March 28, 2019, I was checked by my cardiologist. Alam niyo sabi niya? Sir Ron, magbabawas tayo ng gamot. Right now po, out of 10 medications, none of it I'm taking. But I'm starting a new medication because of an end result of all the medications I've been taking for the past decade. I lost my gallbladder 2012. I had my kidneys suffered in 2007. I've been suffering mitral valve prolapse since 2007. Very fatty liver since 2007. High cholesterol disease as of 2015. Hypertension stage 2 as of 2015 when I was serving Yolanda in Eastern Visayas. Guess what? September 21, was it? September 19, 2019. Nagpa-check up ako. Kasi, hindi pala check up. I was confined. My doctor was quite surprised. Kasi nag-run siya ng lab test. My liver was normal. Literal na liver lover na ako. Normal yung liver. My kidneys were normal. My heart was as normal as possible as it can be. A lot of things changed. Because I allowed myself to experience the change. Hindi pa doon natapos yung lahat. Kasi po yung monthly visit ko sa hospital, nagvi-visit pa rin ako sa hospital. Kasi madami akong kliyente. Kasi marami akong gustong tulungan. At because of my work in the community, I get to visit them all the time then. Ako na po yung bumibisita. Hindi ako yung binibisita. You know how big that difference is? Quite different from how it was then. It was also with Riway and Portier. All the while I was thinking na ang kaya lang ni Portier, physical health. But all the while, I know something was happening to me beyond physical. I was suffering from depression with grief. I know because I'm a mental health specialist and I've been categorizing, I've been helping people over the years.
overcome it. Alam niyo yung pinakamahirap pala? Tulungan yung sarili. Pero alam niyo po, isang bagay na natutunan ko rin sa Purtir Placenta at sa Riway, you can never extend help to others if you cannot help yourself. And you can never go on and do things for others if you cannot learn to control what can be controlled. There's nothing that I can do with the past. There's nothing that I can do with people who don't want to see the beauty of things. But there's something I can do with myself. And that is to change and to allow change to happen.